Paita joins cabinet. NCSL clarifies on members' contributions. And MoneyPlus opens a new ad office. A very good evening. This is National Emtv News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister James Marape announced the appointment of Finchafen District member Rainbow Paita as the state minister, who will be assisting the Prime Minister's office, and Manyama District member Solen Loifa as his vice minister.
Whilst welcoming the two ministers, Prime Minister James Marape stated that they will assist the Prime Minister's office in whatever tasks are asked of them.
Available at this point in time, and one parliamentary secretary or vice minister that was available at this time, and both have been there before. I have offered the two positions that was vacant to the party to decide on which two leaders become a vice minister and a minister. The party did transmit information to me that the party leader, and of course Honorable Solen Loifa, be appointed, and I was pleased to sign the instruments, and hence the appointment of these two leaders into the office of vice minister and minister responsible. They will both be vice minister and minister assisting the office of prime minister in the meantime.
They will work closely with the Prime Minister and other members. Prime Minister Marape said the cabinet now is a full cabinet and is ready to work together with them going forward.
As I mentioned earlier, decentralization in other laws, or the court restructure, for instance, that is currently taking place, monumental change that this government has initiated, where we will entrench three higher courts in our country. This will require, again, constitutional law numbers to be maintained on the floor of Parliament. In the context, our party showed a commitment to work with us again. When they rejoined Parliament in November, they weren't hesitant in holding back their numbers. They deployed their numbers to assist government pass.
The newly sworn-in minister and leader of our party, Rainbow Paita, while thanking the Prime Minister and other members, he said his party is a total of 14 members, which will all collaborate and work together.
This process to conclude an inclusion of our party into cabinet and for us to contribute where we can. I just take this time to thank, on behalf of the party and the party members, including our executives as well. I think Prime Minister has covered everything that needs to be said. We are here to contribute and bring stability, and we don't take this occasion for granted. And we will try our best to contribute where we can, and where we are placed, we feel that we can contribute as a team, not just as an individual, as me as minister or the vice minister. But
Lauren Jimal, National Emtv News.
About this district in Central Province is partnering with Mama Bank to have the credit scheme initiated aimed at enhancing financial accessibility. Member for Abause Pukatemu presented a check of 1 million kina to Mama Bank today.
So for Abau,
Sepuka said this will help the people in his electorate in terms of SMEs.
it is very, very humbling for me to eventually come after signing the agreement 6 weeks ago to actually bring the money, 1 million kina, to this important organization, the Mama Bank. to leave it to you to administer according to your policies and your requirements so that the people of the bank.
Whilst thinking about District for the partnership, the Chief Executive Officer for Mama Bank further highlighted on what the outcome will be after this.
We have signed an agreement in 2024, August 15, to bring the credit facility to Abao district, the people of Abao. And today, actually, it was a check presentation ceremony from the Honorable Sir Pukatemu and DDA people to actually start the program in the district and the awareness of the credit guarantee scheme, and at the same time how we can take it forward with the MSME, informal and SME program.
A total of 1 million kina check was presented to Mama Bank by the Abao District Development Authority under the leadership of Sir Pukatemu. Samantha Solomon, National MTV News.
Port Moresby AV Tok Tok founder Nikki Narowe makes a call out for financial support towards its informal sector awareness to be conducted around the nation's capital and other centers.
Growing up in the informal setting, Narowe, through his studies at the University of Papua New Guinea, undertaking public policy management, saw the importance to make more awareness towards the level of conflicts in settlements, villages, and other community setting of Papua New Guinea as unprecedented.
Okay, when we risk and community policy stops, beyond that, there is an informal environment. People are living on their own. They decide when a dispute or problem arises, they decide on their own. They face the challenge to decide on their own how to solve the problem. There's the first instance where these things are happening. So when we cannot establish a formal system in there. So the only way you can do, we have to educate the people. We have to create the awareness. In that way, in that regards, problem-solving life skills should be seen as social life skills. You see. So it should be seen like a carpentry or cookery or like other basic skills that we normally taught to people at some of the awareness we have to create.
Narowe, through the awareness he conducted, saw the lack of a formal process or system of addressing and resolving disputes and conflicts. The self-funded organization now calls on financial help to support their work.
The assistance, I need assistance, definitely I need assistance for financial support to do that work because all of us prosper in a peaceful environment. Within a peaceful environment, when we create a peace, we create peace and it creates a conducive environment for people to prosper, business prosper, people go to school, and people thrive in a peaceful environment.
Port Moresby Heavy Tok Tok aims to use problem solving and conflict management to address instances of violence and conflict that occurs in these settings: family and gender violence, sorcery-related violence, political and election violence, and criminal, ethnic, and tribal conflict violence.
When we develop the people, that skills, problem-solving skills at the community level, it helps the people. It helps develop the capacity to resolve conflict or violence in a peaceful way, in a non-violent way, you see.
Claire Mauta, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Morning Plus, we're ready to go.
Nipla Halivim Wari Belong You.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New Care for a better life.
Return in February. Cooking over fire. From Nagare.
Hi, I'm Martha. Come February, join me on a food spree on a new season of Kite Time.
Kite Time returns February 5th on your number one to watch, Emtv.
You're watching National Emtv News. With the government providing free education to all students in the country, parents are slacking off from their responsibilities. This was alluded by the ed teacher for Boreboa Primary School, Tekla Roche, yesterday. Ms. Roche said parents are slacking off on their responsibilities in simple things like uniforms and attending to community work.
Yes, the government me talk free na mi mamas. That's all. Government too must look surveil them all. Papa, mama too, they must do their part. Like little things like making sure the child is in a correct uniform, making sure that the child is looked after well. All those things must be parents, because what the parents are doing now is the government is taking care of everything and the parents are not doing their part. For Boreboa Primary School, this coming Saturday will be the first working bee. You can see that the grass are tall, so the parents need to come and do their part.
Roche said with the assistance from the government, Boreboa Primary School is ready to start the academic year with a student population of 3,000 with 56 teachers.
This school, yes, we have done quite well despite infrastructure problem. We're trying our best every day. And we say thank you to Marape and Rosso government. We are really blessed and we say thank you. And Boreboa is moving forward. And we were blessed last year. And we are looking forward for that blessing for Governor. Governor has given us 1/6 and 1 million, and we are blessed because this school is over. It started in 1970, and most of the classrooms are, you can see. So we are just waiting for that time when it comes in, and it will come.
Meanwhile, the ed teacher further commended the first Assistant Secretary of NCDC Education Sector, Peter Kentz, for his efforts in NCD.
I also want to say a special thank you to Peter Kentz I want to say that Peter Kent has made a big difference in NCD. You know, in those years, NCD wasn't like that. Everyone was doing their own things. Every school was doing their own. When he became the first assistant secretary, there was new things came. New things came. New challenges came, but new things came. So for me, I commend the first assistant secretary.
The acting commissioner of police, Donald Yamasombi, has issued a stern warning to businesses in Papua New Guinea against engaging in corporate bullying.
His statement comes after complaints were made by Number One Lotto, a gaming and lottery company, about a competitor allegedly sabotaging its operations. A woman was arrested in connection with a smear campaign on social media, where she posted a false notice claiming Number One Lotto was an illegal operator. The notice, falsely claiming from the National Gaming Control Board, was shared widely on social media platforms and distributed to the company's agents. Yamasombi emphasized that business must respect the rights of others to operate lawfully in Papua New Guinea, stating that police will ensure a fair environment for all companies. He also called on regulatory bodies like the National Gaming Control Board to take a more active role in overseeing businesses and reminded police officers not to support or engage in harassment of competitors. Yamasombi warned that officers who fail to abide to these guidelines will face serious consequences. James Guken, National Emtv News.
With the ongoing complaints by Papua New Guineans on the delay of printing of the national identity cards and birth certificates, Acting Registrar Salome Bogosia gave an insight on the process of printing and the challenges caused due to funding.
The acting registrar said collecting data in PNG is not easy.
Papua New Guinea is not easy. I think we are well aware of what the geographical challenges are on the ground. I think personally for me in PNG CIR, I've been here, we've worked through the challenges, and I think one of the most important things we did here was build up a working culture, which is, I think, really important. So we have a working culture here that's really sustains our teams when we go through financial difficulties.
She highlighted the process of printing a national identification card or NID and birth certificates.
Because we need to have our teams constantly out there on a daily basis to collect data. And it doesn't stop there after data collection, which takes up about 90% of the total operations budget, is to be out there in the field collecting data. And then when you come back, that's when you go through the data processing. So we have teams out there, we have teams at the back office processing where they go through to qualify data, ensuring that it's true and it's who you say you are before it's printed and issued. So it's quite a process, and it can be frustrating for citizens, but I want to assure everyone that I think identity is really crucial. It's a national security aspect. And so the amount of work that we put into it is really important to us as an agency and an organization. We stress this with our teams as well, to be able to issue identity documents that are very well vetted.
Bogosia thanked the national government for putting aside 60 million kina to fund NID projects in the country.
It's a huge task ahead, and I'm grateful that the Mariparoso government, under the leadership of Honorable Masare, has given us 60 million kina. We're so used to working with very minimal funding. So our new challenge this year going forward is working with a lot of money. But I think we've well equipped ourselves with, I think, the attitude as to how we can manage money, and we want to put the 60 million kina into good use, and to register the targets that we can with the funding that we have.
She stressed on how the project will be delivered effectively in all the respective provinces and districts.
We can be able to deliver this project is how consistent funding is released to us in order for us to start the work this year and to get it done up until December. We already have deadlines in place given everything else that the national government wants to do in the scope of data collection and our collaborations with the other stakeholders.
Since the establishment of this project, 3.4 million people have already been registered as per the acting registrar. She said the greater challenge they faced was with the funding bit of the project. Bogosia said the staff go without pay for 5 to 6 fortnights. However, they always turn up to work without complaints. Meanwhile, the Minister for Administrative Services, Richard Masere, has assured the NID team that he will be working closely with them to make sure funds are received on time and the workflow continues. The acting registrar said for reprinting NID cards, the fee is 200 kina, and for birth certificates, the fee is 30 kina. Any fees above that is illegal. However, for initial registration, it is a free service by the government. Samantha Solomon, National Emtv News.
Now we take a look at the market reports. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2494 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2419, $0.3846 Australian dollars, 0.2246 euro, 37.34 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copra closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed higher. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic, and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Speaker made a decision for the motion or vote of no confidence.
Someone was not serious in the most serious transaction of Parliament.
2024 was a year marked by many significant events, no doubt urged into PNG's history. Join us as we take a look at some of these defining events.
From the catastrophic event of Black Wednesday and to the devastating Mulitaka landslide.
Provincial Disaster Committee declaring mass burial sites.
To the historical papal visit by Pope Francis, to the announcement of PNG's successful bid to enter the NRL.
Join us on Sunday, February 2nd in the year in review for 2024, right here on your number one to watch, Emtv.
You're watching National Emtv News. Money Plus Limited today opened its new head office in downtown Port Moresby.
The new head office was set up at the B&D building along 7 Erskine Street in downtown Port Moresby. The Headroom Money Limited, trading as Money Plus, acquired its license from the Bank of Papua New Guinea in the year 2000 to operate as a financial institution. 25 years on, and Money Plus has progressed from a small office with 2 staffs to an institution that now employs over 200 staffs with 7 branches nationwide. Founder of the institution, Bernard Chen, said the new head office was a testament of their progress so far.
So, it's a very proud long looking building here, already renovating, first class. You look in first class, just like anywhere in the world, this building is fitted to a financial institution. We are long-term players here, new bloodline income. We understand what Papua New Guinea needs, understand what they want, understand the sensitivity of each person. Each one's different. We don't sort of win the money, don't give back. We do give back. You look at me, long sports, long school fees, all kinds of something we give back to community. So you see, we are part of Papua New Guinea now.
Mr. Chen said the institution's comparative advantage lies in its 4 core products and delivering those products in a simple and efficient manner.
We're not a big bank, but we slowly finance companies, slowly making our way slowly. I believe that in any business, we slowly make our way up. You're not going 60 gone up. So 60 gone up to us, but 60 will down quickly. That's my belief. One step at a time, consolidate, consolidate, pay you make it. Bright price come up, uncle die, papa die, school fees come up. So that's life in these countries, always demand for money all of the time. So that's where we are to help Papua New Guineans to get their forward to what they want in their life.
Meanwhile, Mr. Chen said the Chinese New Year coincided with the opening of the new head office, and it was fitting to incorporate both events.
On the location too, happens to be around Chinese New Year. Good time to bring one them long, inspecting the building below me. Where the line dance to welcome the Year of the Snake.
Pakatambua, National Emtv News.
Minister for Administrative Services, Richard Masere, highlighted the importance of publishing accurate data for everyone to use in the coming years.
Masere elaborated on the importance of giving out accurate data to the stakeholders.
The final number is accurate because for the next 10 years, that's the number we're going to work on in terms of planning, development, and resource allocation. So we have to make sure that the field evaluation captures any misses to make sure that the number that's announced once that process is completed, we will make known to the country.
He said unlike the past years, it took them less than a year to complete the census in the country.
Census in 2011 when we started, funding was made available in 2009. The household survey was conducted in 2011, the census was conducted. In 2013, the population progressive count was announced, and then in 2014, the final count was announced. So it took about 5 years from initial funding to the final count to make that announcement. With technology today, we are able to complete the census and household survey in 6 months. Of course, we did set timelines, but we were challenged by external factors that we had no control over.
Minister Masere further said the final results will be announced in 3 to 6 months' time as final works are ongoing at the National Statistical Office. Noting the cost of running this national project in the past years, Minister Masere said they have used less to complete the process.
Sure that we reduced it from, unlike previous year, which was 165 million, we reduced it down to 153 million. So, that's just work behind the scene to make sure that we are very prudent in spending the people's money, to make sure that we do it and spend it correctly rather than inflating cost and spending it recklessly. So,
Samantha Solomon, National MTV News.
Total Energies expands in Leh, Morobe Province with the opening of its 4th service station in the city.
In under 2 months since opening its 3rd Jawani service station in Leh, Total Energies officially opened their 4th service station called Speedway, located along the Independence Drive in Kamkumu. Signifying the momentous occasion, Total Energies Vice President for Oceania and Southeast Asia, Mehmet Zelepu, came from Singapore to witness the event.
You have seen the new look of our service station. Within just a couple of months, this is the second opening of our company and the 4th service station in Leh. And there is a strong signal from our side to serve the people of the region and in general also the people of PNG with more and more service stations and with distinguished concepts, and as we have seen also in our event, very lively event. The energy of this event also shows the energy of our company that we would like to bring in the different parts of the country.
Officiating the ribbon cutting was Total Energies Managing Director Daniel Domine, executives including service station dealer Kelly John. Maintaining a distinguishable aesthetic, the Total Energies Speedway service station offers their top service when filling up, a lubricant bay, including a digital car wash facility and a convenient shop that will soon be available. Managing Director Daniel Domine stated that the service station will not face fuel shortage. Station dealers, #1 fuel distributors, said since operating the business for the past 6 years, they are thrilled to be partnering with Total Energies.
Since the closure and some difficult situations which Puma have been through, we decided to go back to Total Energies. Then we tell them to develop our place, and then here is the celebration of the work that they did. And we're really thankful for the work that they did. We have seen the powerful developments, the output they have put in, and they have trusted us. And we would like to say thank you to Total Energies and its team. And we are actually looking forward to work partnership with Total Energies. Whatever the dreams that they have, we would like to be the part and partial of Total Energies in PNG.
Service station manager also assured customers that safety is a priority at Total Energies and guaranteed for customers.
So far, 6 years we've been operating, and we did not experience any security issues. Our place is safe. Our customers, they walk in and out, drive in and out freely. They did not encounter any difficulties in terms of security-wise. We are very safe. Our customers are very safe. We have 24/7 security available, Puma Security Service, and the place is really safe to do business.
Jessica Nui, National MTV News, Leh.
United Nations Women Asia Pacific Regional Director Christine Arab met with youth leaders from various organizations to discuss the challenges faced by youths in Papua New Guinea.
Today, at the Hilton Hotel, United Nations Women Asia Pacific Regional Director Christine Arab stated that the purpose of her visit is to listen to the youths in Papua New Guinea and other countries in the region about the challenges they face as young people.
And address the issues that society is necessarily dealing with in the same way. Primarily, inclusion of everything, from my age to my location, to my identity, my orientation, my ability, my economic background. I'm here this week. I've taken up the post recently, so want to get to as many of our country offices as I can. The Pacific resonates strongly for me. I used to live in Samoa when I was 20.
The response from youth leaders and advocates mainly focused on the lack of gender inclusion, lack of government support for the youth population, low literacy rates, human rights abuses, and the declining economy. Here are some of the concerns raised by them.
Economic, our young people, there's a high rates of dropouts we have, but it allows us, the country, because we are a subsistence country, and we depend on agriculture, we depend on farming systems. Our people in the rural areas depend on subsistence agriculture. They are self-employed. That's where the importance of market facilities come in. And we acknowledge the role of young women in terms of women in the market. They have, especially in Port Moresby, they have facilitated the
country as of date. And through this platform, youth are not only learning about parliamentary procedures, but also cultivating ethical leadership, good governance, and ensuring that they can champion change within their own communities. However, the events of Black Wednesday in 2024, as we all know, serve as a stark reminder that even when youth are disengaged, their frustrations can manifest in destructive ways. But when supported with opportunities, they become powerful agents of progress.
The discussion aims to empower the youth population in Papua New Guinea to address pressing issues, tackle them head-on, and lead the country as the next generation of leaders. James Guken, National Emtv News.
Now moving to overseas news, foreign embassy has been attacked in the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo as protest erupts over the rebels in the eastern city of Goma.
Demonstrators in Kinshasa targeted the embassies of France, the United States, Uganda and Kenya. They're accusing the countries of being complicit in Rwanda's support of M23 rebels. Rwanda has denied supporting the group. Police have been deployed across the capital to try to disperse tens of thousands of protesters who lament the response of the international community to the violence being seen in Goma. Demonstrators are supporting the DRC's Prime Minister and have vowed to fight for their country.
We've had enough. Too much is too much. Even Uganda is complicit. Tshisekedi, you told us that if just one bullet was fired in Goma, we would attack Rwanda. The Congolese people stand behind you, Mr. President. We will fight Rwanda.
We are and heard terrible things, dead bodies, gunshots, bombs, things we have never experienced in our country. We thank God we have made it out. We haven't had anything to eat since the war erupted 3 days ago. We could not cook because we had taken trucks. Bullets and bombs were landing just next to us the whole time.
Serbia Prime Minister has resigned in an effort to calm political tensions after months of mass public protest led by university students.
After weeks of escalating protests, an all-night blockade in Belgrade brought the city to a standstill and forced Serbia's politicians to act.
We are here for a common goal, the fight for freedom, for the rule of law.
We came here to support the students, to persevere until the end, and to defeat this disgusting regime.
A wave of student-led demonstrations have been growing across the country after a roof collapsed at a railway station in the northern city of Novi Sad, killing 15 people. Protesters blamed their deaths on a lack of oversight on construction projects and government corruption. 13 people have been charged over the disaster. After weeks of near-daily demonstrations, Serbia's Prime Minister has stepped down.
We are taking responsibility as people who were elected to be responsible so that this doesn't spill over into the streets and cause arguing among citizens, further division, and that show that we are ready to calm the tensions.
The mayor of Novi Sad has also resigned. A moment of silence for the victims of activists say it's time for Serbia's president to relinquish his grip on power too.
If the president thinks that by replacing one essentially unimportant figure, he will solve the problem in Serbia so that he personally remains in power, he is deeply mistaken. This must lead to total political changes because the autocracy and dictatorship in Serbia, in the heart of Europe, must be stopped.
President accused of curbing democratic freedoms in Serbia and criticised for his links to Russian President Vladimir Putin. Serbia's parliament now has 30 days to decide whether it will replace the outgoing prime minister or call early elections.
National Emtv News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with
without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns. But as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New care for a better life.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic, and diverse logistics company. Totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
it's becoming increasingly more important to deal with money laundering and countering terrorist financing.
Join us Monday night at 7 as we feature discussions on the practice of money laundering.
Areas involving politically exposed persons, reporting of suspicious transactions, DNFPB's record keeping and customer diligence all need to be improved.
That's on Monday night.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The host province for the PNG Unity Games, Southern Highlands, is making significant progress in preparations for the event, which will coincide with the country's 50th anniversary and aims to bring lasting change to the region. With a total estimated cost of 260 million kina funding being sourced from both national and provincial government as well as developers, while construction is already underway at key venues. The host province for the PNG Unity Games, Southern Highlands, is making a significant strides in their preparations to host this prestigious event, which not only showcases their capability, but also promises to bring lasting changes to the province. During the recent inaugural assembly for 2025 at the newly refurbished Mendy Plaza, Provincial Member William Poe proudly emphasized the province's readiness to host this milestone event, coinciding with the country's 50th anniversary.
Discussions open long assembly, maybe starting off with the members of parliament. Where we play walking discussions long and sports department of Wagani do not have the preparedness that we play get long and that's one. And they do not have the documentation long all schools where Misalemol Pacifica come and documenting, especially the cost component of all the schools. They don't have it. Two. So we play get this plan and we are in the more advanced stages.
Poe, before presenting the budget, announced that the national government has allocated 70 million kina, while the provincial government is contributing 30 million kina. The total estimated cost to host the game stands at 260 million kina, with the remaining balance expected to come from the tax credit scheme, involving developers such as ExxonMobil and KPHL, which is projected to provide 100 million kina.
And so, the ExxonMobil, Santos, the national government, even including the Prime Minister's office, can piggyback on the documents we have because we are, in terms of preparedness, far more advanced. We are prepared to go exactly to deliver this towards the end of this game. Long preparing, now conceptualizing this plan. We, our team, John and our team, we are more advanced than any government agency. Because Mr. Lemol, 7 companies not documented. Costing, and you know, legal something. You must get now. Me get finished now. You want me to deliver the game? I need this. These schools, this water, this electricity, this sleeping accommodation facility, shower room, toilet, everything. Maybe mouth cost him out. So those are the preparedness we have, but I need support from educated men and our people, plus the leaders of the people to deliver. So me, Kisim Kamlo, you know, I'm the lyrics, and me, quite of nothing stuff, but I'm just, you know, I'm prepared to put my hands up for it.
Construction has already commenced at Oirap Stadium and the Tente Rugby League, which will serve as the home of Mendy Muruks. According to Mr. Poe, the Unity Games will unite the people of Southern Islands and will play a vital role in modernizing education, enhancing security and improving roads and venues, directly benefiting the people of Southern Islands well into 2025 and beyond. Sharon Engnui, Trukai Sports, Mendy. Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Every day, 180 million litres of water pumps into Port Moresby. Every day, its journey to your household tap is made safe at this water treatment plant. Every day, raw water is filtered, disinfected and purified so that you and your loved ones have access to clean, usable water. For 65 years, our water treatment technology has been hard at work, but now it needs to hit pause. Port Moresby's population has increased 500% since the treatment plant was built, putting enormous pressure on the water supply network. We need to hit pause so that the filtering equipment can be repaired, maintained, upgraded, so that the water you use and consume continues to be safe. In January, Water PNG announces water rationing in Port Moresby. Yes, this is inconvenient, but safety comes first, a temporary discomfort for an investment in the future. We are upgrading for cleaner, safer water for all. Support us in this period by planning, rationing and conserving water. For more information, visit our Facebook page.
Meet the bank for everyone, everywhere. As People's Microbank, we were proud to be a bank for the people. Now as National Banking Corporation, we are bringing modern banking to all in Papua New Guinea. With more branches and our friendly staff ready to assist you in more places, we are making money matters simple and fair. So wherever you are, however you say it, say hello better banking. Learn more at nbcpng.com.pg.
Get ready for the return of Autonome in 2025, bringing to you fresh ideas and expert tips for enhancing your home and lifestyle. We're back exploring the outdoors on Out and About, staying active with health and fitness, caring for your furry friend on pet care, and so much more. Autonome returning with a new season, February 2025, on your number one to watch, Emtv.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Chuka Sports. Now moving to overseas sports, standing captain Steve Smith has confirmed some big news that Travis will open the battle with Osman Kosa.
The stand-in captain, Steve Smith, has spoken to media and he's confirmed that Head will replace Sam Constas. Gemma, I know you'll be as devastated as I am by that news. Whether Constas will retain a spot in the middle order won't be revealed until the coin toss. We'll have to wait and see that test starting at 3:30 p.m. just in a few hours' time. Here's what Steve Smith had to say.
Yeah, I mean, Trav will go to the top. Outside of that, I think it'll be pretty stable. Yeah, I don't see that seeing it being a great deal of change from that.
That ends Chuka Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Chuka Sports. Chuka Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic, and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport, to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Life is filled with unexpected twists and turns, but as a public servant, your health, life, and family security matters most. Introducing the Public Service New Care Association, PSNA. New care for a better life in Medicare, funeral benefits, and guaranteed financial security. With PSNA, you receive quality Medicare services and immediate payment coverage using our smart card. Our care goes beyond financial assistance towards funeral expenses. Join the Public Service New Care Association today and experience the benefits that matter most. We are here for you today and tomorrow. PSNA. New care for a better life.
Sports Scene returns in February 2025. Highlighting our local sports developments across the nation.
All eyes are on top of how an NRL team based here.
Revisiting our legendary athletes.
Hi, this is David Mead.
Trending athletes. And our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel.
And then all the younger ones will follow.
Join me in February for Sports Scene, only on your #1 to watch, MTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we know. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby City, sunny to possible brief evening showers. Daru, partly sunny to cloudy evening with brief showers. Kerema, partly cloudy with few evening showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, sunny to partly cloudy evening. And Popondetta, partly cloudy with brief evening showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And before we go, Nest Fund Contributors Savings and Loan Society Limited has clarified that contributions for members were not uploaded for the past 3 months of the year 2024 when the new automatic system was introduced. Chief Executive Officer Franz Kut confirmed that the transition process was successful. However, uploading of contributions failed.
It will be
Nest Fund Contributors Savings and Loan Society Limited, or NCSL, has introduced the new automatic system in the month of November last year. The transition from the old system to the new system was successful. However, there was a backdrop in processing contributions from the employers.
It'll show you whatever details that you can see, and also you can see your nominee details.
This was further explained by CEO Franz Kut in an exclusive interview with MTV.
Of what our members are experiencing is the backlog in processing these contributions which you are receiving from their employers, right? And it was during the months October, November, and December. And these contributions should have been uploaded automatically with our new system, like we started to do in January, so this month, right? And although the transition from the old to the new system was very successful, this automatic uploading of these contributions didn't work, and since then we had to do this process manually.
Mr. Kut said the issue around contributions uploading started in late November last year.
It's very disappointing in terms of timing, because we realized the festive period in December, and then it was coming up, and then we had the school starting in January, February, so people want to have access to their money. And with this kind of system transitions, as we already experienced also in the market with other companies, there are always challenges, but we didn't expect something like this would happen. Of course, we're always ready for certain challenges, but this was something very special. And our teams and additional staff, they worked evenings, nights, even and weekends to fix all this. And we expect that we can leave this issue with backlog of contributions behind us by the 8th of February.
NCSL CEO apologized to the 150,000 NCSL members for this inconvenience.
Of course, we sincerely regret that our members had to go through this situation, because we realized that for some of our members, they had to endure some serious financial challenges during this period, and for which we, of course, we apologize. And we also appreciate their patience and trust they kept in us.
The Chief Member Services Officer, Maranuf Tatayang, shared similar sentiments.
You mean like talk sorry? Na osembelisi money blue am stop by NCSL time go ECC by me putting money blue go inside. But lo this la time you me work lo all workman Mary work lo try best lo clearing all this la backlog na updating payroll blue you blow 1-1.
NCSL CEO assured NCSL members that their contributions are kept safe and the issue of uploading it to their accounts will be solved by next month. Esther Gane, National Emtv News.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 29th of January, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.